All right, let's talk about a super important tool for any hydroponic grower, the water conditioner. Today, we're going to dive deep into a product called Root Balance and figure out what actually makes it tick and what makes it different. So if you're a grower who's used a water conditioner before, you're probably asking the same question I would. What makes this one any different? Let's get into it. To really get what's new, we've got to first look at what came before. So let's start with the old way, the formulas that a lot of seasoned growers already know and have been using for years. Before Root Balance came along, the go-to products were really solid. They did three crucial things. They cut down on that slimy biofilm in your reservoir, they kept your nutrients from settling out so they were actually available to the plant, and they provided chelation, which, as you know, is a lifesaver if you're using topwater. This is the foundation, the proven chemistry that Root Balance is built on. And that leads us to the big question, right? Those basics are great, no doubt. They've worked for a long time. But when you look at modern hydro systems, the high-performance setups, those super dense root mats you get in DWC, you have to wonder, is that old foundation still enough? And this is where things start to change. We're moving from just a solid foundation to something, well, a little more advanced. Something really built for the demands of today's more sophisticated grow systems. So how exactly does it build on that old foundation? Well, Root Balance takes that chemistry and pushes it further with three really key improvements. We're talking about a stronger oxygen suspension to keep roots happy, way better penetration of nutrients and water, especially into those dense root balls, and it actually supports a healthier microbial balance. These aren't just little tweaks, there's some pretty serious upgrades. Okay, so that's the science, but what does it actually mean when it's in your system? This is the core difference you're actually going to see and feel in your grow. Listen, if you only take one thing away from all this, let it be this word, stability. The single, biggest, most important upgrade Root Balance brings to your reservoir is stability. Seriously, everything else we're going to talk about flows from this one idea. So what does that stability look like in the real world? Well, let's put it side by side. With the older conditioners, you get the basics, but you can also run into annoying pH swings and nutrient availability that's kind of hit or miss. Root Balance, on the other hand, is built for extended stability. That means your water chemistry just stays in that happy place for longer, which gives you a cleaner and way more resilient root zone. It really is the next logical step, This isn't about tossing out the old playbook. It's about taking what worked, learning from it, and refining it to really serve the modern grower. It's the evolution of what those first conditioners started. Okay, this next part is a really important shift in how to think about this stuff. It's all about moving away from just reacting to problems and moving toward proactive, preventative plant health. Let's talk about why this is a conditioner, not a treatment. So what's the difference? Well, think about it. A treatment is what you reach for when something's already gone wrong. A conditioner is something you use all the time, consistently to keep the environment healthy and to prevent those problems from ever even starting. The best analogy I can give you is this. It's like a daily multivitamin for your plants. You don't just pop a multivitamin when you feel a cold coming on, right? You take it every day to support your overall health. That is the exact philosophy here. The real magic happens with consistent, long-term use, creating a root zone that's just always balanced and protected. And hey, for all of you out there using good old topwater, this is for you. Just like the products that came before it, Root Balance is designed to be totally topwater friendly. It's got strong chelation, which basically just means it grabs onto all those extra minerals in your topwater and stops them from causing scale and buildup. It makes tap water a completely viable, usable source for most people, which can save you the headache and the cost of an RO system. But, it's not all just about the science and the chemistry. There's a certain philosophy behind this product, too. It's not just chemicals mixed in a giant vat. There's a real human element here. Believe it or not, every single bottle is mixed by hand, in small batches. Now, why does that even matter? Well, it means way tighter quality control and a much fresher product by the time it gets to you. It means the formula is genuinely crafted, not just mass-produced. It's a level of care you just don't get with the big guys. Okay, let's get down to a super practical question that I know a lot of experienced growers are gonna ask. If I'm already using another water conditioner, should I add Root Balance on top of it? Do I need to stack them to get the benefits? And the answer is refreshingly simple. Nope. If you're using Root Balance and your plants are looking good, you are totally covered. This product was designed from the ground up to be a complete replacement for those older formulas, to take their best ideas and then improve on them. So let's bring this all home. What's the end game here? What's the whole point? It's not just about clean water or a stable pH. The final result is what every single one of us is working for: healthy roots, which leads directly to healthy plants. You know, the entire philosophy here really just boils down to one simple, undeniable truth. The key to healthy plants is, and will always be, healthy roots. It sounds so obvious, but it's amazing how often we focus on everything happening above the surface. And that's the heart of it. Root balance isn't trying to be plant food. It's all about improving the environment around the roots, the water quality, the oxygen levels, the microbial life. It takes care of the foundation so the plant is free to just do what it does best, which is grow. And we'll just end on this thought. When you get that foundation right, when your root zone is stable, clean, and healthy, everything that grows from it, every leaf, every branch, every flower, has the support it needs to absolutely thrive.